we're being had. Look in the mirror now, feeling like a savage. I'm not loving for him, I'm happy. Now my dreams reality, not going back to back. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back.
Mar, what's going on?
Well, it's not on here no more. Ooh. Here.
Not go at the red light. And you may go at the green light, but please be careful at all times. Let's go. We get it. You don't really want your kids watching videos, but it can happen.
Sit down.
Change your boo-boo.
All my records go hard, this a champion hit. I've been working for this moment like I've been in the gym. Jumping all over hurdles, I'm evading the pit. Head to head with anybody, take them, I can shake them. I invite them to the fire, then I bake them, I'ma break them. I'm a Hall of Fame legend, they should go and hang my jersey. Made to put in work, I don't think they really heard me like. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get up out the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Ain't no stopping me, ain't no topping me, I am up. Number one seed, ain't nobody popping up. Got a squad of gorillas from the jungle suited up. You kicking off against me, hope you ready, get it up. I be booted up, popping out a sprinter or a truck. Whole team chasing bags while they calling audible. I read the game, I think it's time to switch. You get hit, if I miss, then my teammates got the blitz, yeah. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get up out the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains.
family, I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they soldier chills. My druidic code is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Never stop the edge like I don't know no feeling. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way, way before the deal. Say this one for you, ain't got the testing, I'ma show them skills. You ain't gotta tell me, I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah, how about it? How about it? You want it, you have it, you got it. Go snatch it, start the lot. Go ahead, jump it, how about it? How about it? Where you from? Where you post, you're popping your projects. Pain driven, itching, drumming. Look how far we coming. Heartbeat on the streets, you can do it. Ain't built for the weekend. Sweet, this sugar, one man army, but get deep. Watch what you doing. I ain't damaged goods, damn out the clay. You wish you could. I do this for the family. I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they soldier chills. My druidic code is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Never stop the edge like I don't know no feel. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way, way before the deal. Say this one for your photo real. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. You ain't gotta tell me, I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah, so suspenseful, I'm up in the field. Saw it in my eyes, it was the Tiger Hill. Rewrite your history on this line right here. Your best bet be ahead. Instead of get rich or dead, try. This ain't never new, I just pretend stuff to say. Snooze over, I can't lose.
Get your butt over here. Get your butt over here.
I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they soldier chills. My druidic code is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Never stop the edge like I don't know no feel. See the pain.
Why you hating on me, bro?
Yeah, been this way, way before the deal.
Craig, I let you do what you do, so you can think that you can beat me. I let you do what you do, so you can think you can beat me. Huh? I don't never give you your props. I do. I gave you your props the last time you won. Oh, Craig, I didn't give you an excuse. I didn't give you an excuse when you beat me. The first game. I said good game. But Craig, dude, Lord have mercy. I don't know why you think you can beat me. Craig, are you serious? You let Derrick Henry catch on fire. You let Derrick Henry. Craig, where you at? Where you at, man? What you doing? Yeah. Are you finna eat? Alright, hit me up when you get done, man. Lord have mercy. Eat good, man, alright? It's Craig, as long as I win, it doesn't matter what I do. Craig, does it matter what I do to win? Alright, man, that sounds good. Hit me up. Alright. Come on. Alright, look at TV. You gonna look at that?
I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play on. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. Fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a time.
I got you. I got you. I got you. Where you gonna go? No. No. I got you. No. I got you. Come here. 1, 2, 3. Ding, 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 ding. I won. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding. I won. Yes. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. I won. Yes. You tapped out, Mar. You tapped out. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. You tapped out, man.
$100 meals a week after, dying from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one, made a meal today and they my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I can't take no off. You better call back up. Don't really need down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it.
It was a stranger. So we didn't open the door.
I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down with the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top of the rain zone with the mid dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Know you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even. Oh, I had to get back up. I can't take no off. You better call back up. I really need down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, I'm litty. I know that you're tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spin. Made it, kill it, and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it.
How about this? We'll take you to a nice candy shop. A candy shop? Yes. There are many kinds of special Christmas candy. It'll make you feel better. Let's go.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself. Feel like Ginger from Casino. Aces up my sleeve. Right before I leave, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself. I'ma get it either way. I don't even gotta say what I want when I want. They just put it on my plate. I could get it right away. Take you through my day to day. Wake and pray, make that play. Get some good at my place. There's some on the way, cause my bro's on the way. I got stones on my gold. I got loads in my safe. Had a 7-figure summer, so I'm putting on some weight. Said I'm getting thick, so I put it on display. Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself, yeah.
Victoria. Victoria. Come here.
Guys, let's play with water guns now.
Come on.
Thanks.
Which way is it going? Alright, when you always screw stuff, you want it to go to the right. So how you make it? Make it go to the right. Let me see. No, you don't have to touch none of that. You push it. See which way it goes. Is it going to the right or the left? Okay, make it go to the left. You hit this button right here. And make it go to the right. So when you do the door, you got to put that little thing in the grooves. Yeah. do this one.
Mr. Go, the ice cream is all sold out.
Wow, it's great. Thank you, guys.
Today, Kiki and Mew Mew helped Mr. Go. Let's give them medals. Hello, everyone. I'm Kiki. I'm Mew Mew. Look, Mew, our car is so dirty. I know. Let's wash our car together.
Do it hard. And watch it soon.
Change into car mechanic. Wow, so clean.
Something is wrong in my car. Check it, please.
Hey, car, come inside. Let me take a close look. How's it sound like I can help you? You're putting a new light, big and bright, shining all around. Hey, car, come inside. Let me take a close look. What's wrong with you? I can fix anything. Hey, magic toolbox, come and help me out now.
Yeah.
Is that good? Even though that's not like exactly like this one.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. I'm done.
Okay. I think Kennedy door needs it too. Go check Kennedy's door.
I'm just tryna live, I don't know what these mad for. I just signed a deal and got a really big bag for it. You still at your mama crib ain't getting money, you gotta ask for it. I'm tired of complaining, I gotta bitch change my situation. Looking at the view outside, I thought I would never make it. Every day these petty take, but that don't stop the money making. If you want it, go and take it, ain't no point in hesitating. right mind. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind.
Dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons. And ice cream whip, triple scoop. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation. Ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bed until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gonna run, no we don't.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Tennessee Titans. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. It's a short kick taken near the 18. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40.
At their own 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, wait. Hey, alert 3. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Out. Tight dog. Hey, 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Good job, D.
The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Undercrush. Flip it. Switch.
They'll run for the first time with Peyton Barber. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Wesley Woodyard there on the tackle.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
following the pickup of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll try to throw now. Winston. That's caught. It's Peyton Barber. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose.
Watch tight. Tight is right. Hey, 4 down, 4 down. Big edge, big edge, big edge. Check 99. Hey, let's get a conversion. Let's go.
Now a first down carry by Jones. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Now it's a bootleg with Winston. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Jameis now on first down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Jameis to throw it. And he's got his tight end, Howard. It's a Buccaneer touchdown. O.J. Howard there to make the grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. A second down run with Lewis. Oh, and Lewis lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Tannehill now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that's complete to Lewis. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. William Golston. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Back to throw, Tannehill. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Fair. Let's go, get it.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Ready.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start
looking for Perriman, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48, and he'll return this ball across midfield to the 46. Yard line.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Mike, check, watch 54, They can't hang with us.
Now it's the backup Mariota. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mariota. This will be caught by Brown. Touchdown, Titans. A.J. Brown, 37 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Extra point put through by Succop, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. It's a short kick, taken near the 18. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays. It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Winston now. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion.
Mike's 59. Mike's 59. Green, cover thing. Watch the slant.
3rd and long for Winston. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. With it is Jackson.
Jackson on the return. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 19-yard line.
A 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6. Mariota to throw it. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Right there. 54, right? 54, Mike.
On 3rd down, Mariota steps away to his left. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Mariota now to throw on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Credit the sack to Vita Vea. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mariota got a man. It's Brown. They'll try to run for it. Lewis. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. They'll try and pick it up with Lewis. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Barber on 1st and 10. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's pick it up. It's our time. Get off the field.
Here's Hogan Bawale. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Woodyard on the tackle. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
So 2 quarters down. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Go. Tighten up. Pull it together. Shift. One.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there of 20 yards. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Vita Vea able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Another try after the first down sack. Mariota, a fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception, the drive That does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Again, it's Henry. And an alley to run. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry, 59 yards. And the Titans have taken the lead. Extra point try now for Succop. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
What a catch, and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They
don't
get that
they?
little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Winston, and that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Wait. Easy. Let's talk about hard times. We're bottom boy survivor. Way before the jury, the groovy hoes and designer. Back when I was trying to find a way for all my partners. Rima hit the window, pop the door for me and larger. Remember waking up with
So that'll back him up 5.
dedication. Can use my education. Cause no $9 did help me face what I was facing. My light bill due, envelope blue. That mean you behind no back. No down and I was low on cash. Fresh out of high school, kicked out the house for living.
Bad time to get a delay of game penalty there. Not that there's a good time, but that makes it 3rd and 6. Working out of the gun, Winston. That is caught. It's Perriman. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rashad Perriman, 6 62 yards as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point by Gay is up and good, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Here comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are. And now a terrific opportunity inside the 5.
Ready.
A 5-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to regain the lead. And nothing special there. They show they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like old-time football, right? Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do. Straight-ahead power, and they got it done.
Gay is on for the point after.